We finally got a season 2. It's good, and it's also set up for a season 3. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about The Night Agent Season 2. It's on Netflix. It's another 10 episodes. They're like 45 to 55 minutes each. Quick summary on Season 1, in case you never watched it. We follow this guy named Peter. He works in the White House basement, mainly because his father was accused of selling state secrets and everything, and they don't really trust him. So they put him in the basement, and he waits for this phone to ring. The phone rarely rings. There's one night, it does ring. And on the other end, it's this lady named Rose. She gives him all the codes that she's supposed to give him, and he's supposed to extract her, send someone to get her. And she's like, no, my aunt and uncle gave me this stuff to say. They were killed. I don't want anyone to come to get me except you, Peter. So Peter runs it up, with his superiors. They like, go get her. And he's finally out of the basement. He has no idea what he's doing. He has no idea what's going on with Rose and why her aunt and uncle was killed. And they eventually uncover plans and secrets. People were trying to kill the president. They saved the president. And after that, the president's like, hey, Peter, you want to be a night agent? He's like, okay. So he gets on a plane. This season 2 takes place 10 months later. He's been an agent for a little bit. I don't know if it's his first mission, but he's out of the country. He's, working with a new partner, and something goes wrong. As they're trying to get to their extraction, because they do the same thing. They call the phone, and the guy's like, night action, and he gives them the codes and everything. He gives them an extraction point. When they get there, his partner gets killed. The people that they were following had to jump on them. Things went wrong. Peter goes AWOL. We see his handler is Catherine. She doesn't really trust Peter because, his father was selling state secrets. So now she's like, is Peter involved? Haven't heard from him in about a month or whatever. Rose gets a phone call. She lives in LA now. Peter's in trouble, but she doesn't know who's on the other end. So then she reaches out to the president because, she saved the president. President leads her to Catherine. They have some conversation like, yo, you know anything about Peter? You seen Peter? You heard from Peter? And they're both like, nah, I don't know. So Rose is working for this tech company. She's really good with computers and everything. She uses that to track down Peter in New York. They run into each other. Peter starts breaking things down. He doesn't know what went wrong. The person he was following was selling some secrets. He doesn't know what kind of secrets. He doesn't know if he could trust Catherine. Things like that. Eventually, all three of them start working together. And they find that this chemical agent was stolen from a mobile lab, and it will be released in the United States. So they're trying to find this chemical agent. They're trying to find who's involved with it. And that's what the show is. And it's pretty cool. But Peter, you can tell, is still raw. He can fight. He can handle himself in a fight. He has good ideas, but he's not a really good agent. He does have some Jack Bauer vibes, not to that extreme where he's like shooting people he know, but he's willing to do anything to get the job done, especially with this chemical agent. So he's breaking a lot of rules trying to get things done. Rose handles herself pretty well. Like, as someone who's not involved in like the night agent thing, she does really well with the tech. She helps out with some missions and everything, to a point where Catherine was like, yo, we need her. She's pretty good. So like everybody does their little thing. We get a lot of Rose, we get a lot of Peter, but Catherine is not stuck in the background doing stuff. There's another character named Noor. She plays a part in trying to get the Americans some information so her family can get moved out of Iran, and she does a lot of things in this. And it was pretty cool. Like, from season 1 to season 2, I think they did a good job of showing that Peter is still not a great night agent. He's still learning. He's still winging things. It's a lot of emotion in what he does in terms of just wanting to save the day, although he might mess up something else in the process. Rose, her growth as a character of wanting to be there with Peter and help out in any way that she can, and putting herself in danger because she did some crazy things this season. It was just fun to see that their dynamic is still working, although they spent 10 months apart. But when they get back together, they just look out for each other. And it is set up for season 3. I hope it doesn't take a long time to get there, but I'm looking forward to it. So Night Agent, Season 2 is really dope. If you're looking for a show to watch on Netflix, check out The Night Agent. If you watched it, let me know what you thought about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.